Well, greetings. My name is.
Hold on. Start over. Okay.
All right. Greetings. My name is Brother Judith, and my special talent that I'm bringing forth to the world is raw and living foods. What I specialize in: fruits, nuts, seeds, grains, and legumes, all as a consumption for the whole life energy into the body. Now, what I perform is I teach people how to do food prep classes, and I teach people how to do I consult them on the various nuances that come up within the raw food lifestyle and the diet. And I primarily ask the people who would like to consider raw food is to first purchase a blender, purchase a juicer, and purchase a food processor. These three ingredients are primarily the number one things that I use, along with serrated knives. And what I do, and I just whip up all kind of delicious foods for the mind, body, and spirit. And I'm trying to run out of stuff. Well, I get.
But before, maybe transitioning to eating more raw foods, do you suggest a detox for the individual or anything such as that? How do you go about transitioning?
Good question. My best advice is when you're detoxing and transitioning is to cleanse while you're eating raw foods, because there's no way you're going to get rid of the cooked food cravings if you're not detoxing. You can't just eat raw food and not detox in the beginning. The cravings will ravage you on up. So what I show people how to do is not only with the detox and process of the food, that show them exactly the cravings and create those foods that they can have as a supplement and a substitute to put together so the cravings will be silenced. Also, I also promote healthy lifestyles and exercise, meditation, fresh air, and harmonious relationship. These things are also very important in consistent and maintaining a raw lifestyle. Also, environment, people you live with, and the communication that are in, your total consumption of thoughts and everything that you actually consume, not beyond food and what you read, what you listen to. All of these are factors in your emotional basis and how you eat and how you detox. So learning to detox that with the food and various exercises, you're able to overcome your cravings and become more equal and balanced state.
I've noticed that when I do eat more raw food, or mostly raw food, like yesterday I may have had 7 salads.
Okay.
It's like I eat a lot, but I know that my body's getting all the nutrients it's needing. Am I needing to drink more water so that I'm not eating as much? Or what is it that I need to do to, I guess, supplement for my body being conditioned to eating so much cooked food?
Good question. Well, the normal consumption of people consume, if you eat, look at it like this. If you eat dry food or concentrated food, anything that doesn't have high water content. So each time you eat a plate of cooked food, that absorbs all the water that's in your body, which means that when you go drink water, there is no water. Even if you drink 2 glasses of water or 1 glass of water, your food has absorbed everything in there. So it's like you didn't drink any water. So the average person I found, and even within myself, is to drink close to a gallon a day. Close to a gallon. If you can't make a gallon, that's fine, but close to a gallon, and eat fresh foods with a high water content. This also helps reverse and slow down the aging process, tight skin, and gives you loose muscles. And you're able to function much quicker. You can get up at the drop of a hat. When the alarm goes off, you can get up right now. That's the difference between water content and not no water content. So water content is a big deal. If you're going to consume a lot of cooked foods or concentrated foods, anything that's concentrated, that can be a biscuit, a cracker, anything that doesn't have water content, you need to put a lot more fluids in yourself to help wash that down, to help counterbalance the acid that's in those foods, because acid is the concentrate, and the acids is what causes the problem and the toxins in the system. When they get into the system without the proper flushing, the acid just sit in our stomach and our colon, and therefore it's hard to be flushed out. But the daily diet of raw and living foods, and with water, exercise, and air, then you're able to eliminate these toxins out of the body on a natural, normal consumption, and your constipation issue, not only with the mind, but also with the body, helps relieve in due time.
Okay. And what are the top 5 vegetables, top 5 fruits, and I guess herbs to use when preparing foods?
Well, I use all the foods, and there's no particular order of what I use, because all foods are used for nourishment of the body. So everyone needs all of these foods, and they have in so many, you know. I can start with the greens, dark leafy greens. Those are normal consumption. I go with nuts and seeds, mostly seeds. And then I can go with fruits and nuts. But it depends on the process and where I'm at, or what I'm delegating to a client, or where they're at. But they need all of that. So I try to put a plate together that has all of these vitamins and minerals, because if you're eating foods from other things, your body is devitalized. So the mineral and your vitamin content is very low, and your body is starving for nutrients. So your body's going to need all of that. So it needs a well-rounded. So there's no particular one or two things. It depends on what's available for the season and what's going. Because once we get in tune with nature and the seasons, then we eat foods that are within season. So it helps our body at the same time. But so we can get all of the nutrients that are in the food, we need a variety of things. That's why we need all of those together, not one by itself, to make a complete picture.
And can you tell us again the services you provide and how to get in contact with you?
Well, the service I provide a food prep class for those who would like. I also can do catering, and I provide a private consultation. And occasionally and from time to time, I do sell plates for people who would like to get a couple of plates to decide if they want to start the raw food lifestyle, or if they even want to do a food prep class. These are the point of providing plates to show people and to educate them within what they're about to embark on.
How do we get in contact with you?
My number is 678-437-6242. I have a email, and that is judahmakonnen34@hotmail.com right now. And those are the two means that I can be reached. And thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
All right.